Hi there, and welcome to the Halo's Yappa RPG Podcast. My name is Dave.
And I'm Zach. And
some of us are still going through puberty.
No, I had something in my throat. I'm 20 years old. I'm pretty sure puberty's gone through me by now.
Fair enough. So, for all of you is tuning in to us, thank you very much. It means a lot to us. And as always, if you enjoy what you see and hear, or mostly just hear, because we're not going to have any kind of visuals, really, except for maybe little things, cost of stuff.
This is one of those YouTube videos where you can go to a different tab, and if you're listening from Yappa's, maybe you can start working on a post or something while listening, I don't know.
Exactly.
Something of that sort. There's no no video, it's just audio.
If we had no audio, we would have a podcast, now would we?
Yeah, no, we wouldn't.
No, this would be horrible.
It's just 15 minutes of a blank screen.
15 minutes of nothing.
Yeah.
So, again, thank you for tuning in. So, we're just going to get right down to it. So, as you know, Kill and I had the brainchild to restart the podcast, except we're going to do it a little bit differently now. And we hope that you enjoy this. And, this will be, however, as often as we feel here is going on. I don't know, Kill, what did we say we're going to do?
Like once a month at the end of the month.
Yeah, there we go. And just to let you guys know, no, this is not scripted. So if you notice we're kind of fumbling around a little bit.
Yeah, catching our words off guard and stuff like that. This is 100%, well, I mean, it's going to be cut because we had a long conversation at the beginning, but this is uncut footage almost. Raw.
Yes.
Raw. Anyway.
Raw. Anyways, so first things first, shout outs to the new members in.
Alright, I have the page loaded up. On January 3rd, we had a guy or girl called Arc Charmer join the forum.
Charming.
She or he has not posted yet, so I don't know. Last online was January 10th, but either way, welcome Arc Charmer. The other one was just a spam bot. And on January 4th, we had one called Pain, or I don't know how, whatever. He or she has posted 8 times and was on 18 hours ago. Sorry if I mispronounced your name. Then we had Foxy join on the 9th. And then it was Borosun. Again, apologize if I mispronounced your name. He joined on the 10th and he has posted 19 times. And we had another spam bot. And then another member called Ronan, who joined on the 11th, and who's online at the time of this recording.
Lord of the Rings, love it.
Welcome to Yappa's. And then we have Ortloff.
Or whoever it looks like.
Yeah. Again, I'm Canadian.
We're both Canadian. What does that say? Eh?
I mispronounced your name, eh? It's not on purpose. Okay, then we have Odie. Okay, no, Ortloff. I'm sorry. He joined on the 12th. And then ODST06 hasn't made a post. He's probably not going to be active. He joined on the 13th.
And if you are, we're sorry.
Yeah, well, if he sees this, or he or she. And then we have 117 Derek, who joined on the 20th. He has 6 posts. We have Spartan A120, who's been fairly active since joining on the 21st. And then we have Super Ronzilla. I think Superman is a little jealous that someone else has the super name now. I don't know. We have to have some inside information on that. He joined on the 24th, and he looks like he's going to be an active member. So those are the people who have joined during the month of January at the time of this recording. Thank you guys for joining, and I hope you enjoy your stay. I hope you stay as well.
Absolutely. Definitely thank you for joining. And, if you're ever having an issue, feel free to reach out to us on the CBox. Or feel free to make a post. We're all pretty friendly guys. We're all here to help you out.
And girls, guys and girls.
Yes, guys and girls. Yes, we have girls. Thumbs up. Ding, 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 ding.
I know, it's surprising. We're going to get beat up by Lau later. We both are. We're going to get stuffed inside that mailbox of hers, Dave.
Oh, and then detonated with the C4, yeah. Or smack for the baseball bat, whichever comes first. Anyhow! So, basically, now that we've gotten that out of the way here, so just a couple things on the website so far. With Mission 7, I know people are starting to pick up back on track with the space mission. Thanks, Gil.
Yeah, no problem.
And Fraser, of course. Definitely, we're going to have to keep moving on that one, I think. Because right now it's just a bunch of us sitting there just going, man, I'm still singing space talk.
Well,
hey, I'm still getting my ship repaired.
You have to draw the 4 Covenant ships from the ground back into space. There is no other Covenant ships around in space right now.
True.
So
now, let me say this about Protector, though, like the ground mission, I guess you would call it. It's fairly active now. It's getting pretty good.
The activity's rising.
Exactly. So, definitely thanks to all of you guys for, getting active on that. We're sorry it hasn't been...
for creating emergency objectives that kind of saved the mission there.
Well, that's just it. SSD did have a very good brainchild. And, adds a different element to the RPG, I would think.
A good mind that man has on his head, in his head, whatever.
On his head, in his head, around his head, who knows?
Inside his skull.
So, again, special shout out, welcome to our newest moderator, by the way, Samuel Murray.
Yes, and welcome to our newest Guardians as well. Congratulations, Lax Knight and Frank Underwood. No, I'm kidding. Tin Jong-un. Congratulations on having your guys' guardianships back.
Yes, and I guess it should be welcome back to Samuel Murray. Again, and we want to thank everyone who did apply for the moderator position.
You were all considered.
You were all definitely considered. We debated over this a good long time. Not that there was any huge fights about it, but,
it was kind of...
We all poured over it. There were quite a bit of details about it. We didn't take the applications lightly. You all were weighed and considered. And just because you didn't get this once, don't be discouraged. Apply again if we come to it.
Now, that's a good time for me to do some shameless advertising for the website. If you notice in the staff box, there is 2 closed positions. One of them will be unlocked when we average 40 members a day for a little bit, and that will be a staff position. So if we want to unlock that spot and get the next... Hey, Devin. If we want to get that next moderator position open, let's start advertising for Yappas. Respectfully, not, spammy. But if we want to unlock that next staff position, let's get to it.
Absolutely. And, as I said, we will consider people, basically anybody. Preferably we are looking for people that have been on the site for a bit of time to kind of know the site politics as well a bit. But we will consider people that join up. So you never know. Toss in your hat if you feel like it. But, again, we will give every application its due weight and consideration. And just because you didn't get it the first time doesn't mean you can't try again.
Indeed.
Yes, indeed. So, again, now, a lot of you people are going, Mission 7's been going on for a while, and it has been. But we are asking you just to keep going at it. Obviously, we have our things in the works. I'm not going to go into detail unless Kill decides he wants to go and, let it out.
Well, really, M8 doesn't have a lot of backbone to it. We're still kind of making the map, courtesy of Sam. But the details are actually going to be coming from the member base itself.
Yes.
There will be a interest check within the next, month, at least. And that interest check will give you the playing ground, the battlefield that you guys can roleplay on. And from there, actually, to summarize this, I made a post in the rules section. And if we go to the rules section, or the rules, not roll, the rules section of the forum, you can take a look at the steps in the RP systems or RP rules and systems thread. At the very bottom, I made a post that's still work in progress that gives you the phases that go through the mission. These new missions under the new member-voted mission template, it's all going to be member-controlled. Very little is going to be staff-controlled. So I'm pretty excited about that, and I'm sure a lot of other members are as well.
So, and kind of elaborating on what you just said there, Kill, we also had the community vote that we had in the voting section. Should we allow members to make a staff-endorsed main mission?
That one was conflicted, and this is the result of... It's kind of like... kind of a compromise. If you read the last thing I said, it's like I like to try to compromise. So I know it was 8 in favor, 6 not, 6 against, and then I took that 8 and 6 and I tried to make it a compromise between the two even or close scores.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the... I mean, will members be able to make a staff-endorsed main mission? No. What's going to happen is the main mission, the battleground, and the main plot is probably going to be provided by the staff. But the objectives and stuff like that, they're going to be player-controlled by anybody, whoever has officers and stuff like that.
Exactly. Another good reason to have yourself a good Tier 3, Tier 4 character. Maybe a Tier 5. Or if you're really ambitious, a Tier 6 or 7.
Well, officers do make up the decisions. It'll be the Tier 1 to Tier 3 characters that actually win the missions for each faction.
Exactly. So it's always nice to have a good mix.
Yep. That brings me to another topic. Lau and I talked briefly about
segue.
this, but...
Go ahead.
Huh?
I said segue. Go ahead.
Lau and I talked a little bit about this, and that's top heaviness. If you take a look at all the active profiles, at least on the UNSC side, what are most of their tiers?
Mostly, I would probably say 4 and above, would it not?
Yeah. Yep. Same for the Covenant, I think. I haven't done a lot of I haven't looked hard enough into the Covenant to see what's going on.
Yes, if you got the two probably most pro UNSC people on the podcast right now. Considering I'm the game master of the UNSC, he's the admin for the.
I'm the admin for the UNSC. We should have Lau on this podcast here to answer these questions. But there will be another community vote probably a day or two after this podcast is on Yappa's, and it'll be about top heaviness. If you think we should restrict Tier 5 and Tier 6 profiles, or if we should still allow them to be created.
Yeah. Now, that's not to say that you guys can't, also weigh in and, give your own thoughts. Like, we do have places on the website for you to kind of, give your thoughts on what could be improved.
The suggestions area.
Yeah, exactly. Don't feel that you can't give a suggestion. Don't be afraid to say, hey, I have a suggestion. Or, hey, this isn't working. Or, hey, what could we do differently? Go to the site discussions board. It will be more than happy to look at your idea, as long as it's well thought out and not just a criticism that says, LOL, you guys suck.
Or, there was one, I remember, when the first alliteration of our current RP system, the multi-threads and the inner-outer colonies.
Yeah. I
remember that someone suggested us taking it down, and the only reason on that one post was because it looks ugly. There was no constructive criticism or anything. Please don't do that. If you have a suggestion, at least have it well thought out. Because if you just say, oh my, OMG, this website looks ugly, that doesn't help us. It's not a suggestion. It's kind of just saying that you disapprove of it, right?
Exactly. And if you have something that you want to suggest, or you have something that you think will look really cool, or that kind of thing, as I say, bring it up, suggest it, we'll look at it. We'll probably have a few questions for you. We'll have a little bit of a debate about it. But at the same point in time, it'll be there. So, that's definitely something that we're trying to encourage. Like, remember, this website wouldn't be anything without you, the members, helping us out. Like, yeah, we're staff. But remember, the staff are here for you guys. Because you guys make up the website.
There's that one moment where the staff have to take action and
well, you know what I meant.
I know what you meant. That's why the hierarchy was created. The staff are there for the members, but they also have to run the website at the same time. If it was a complete and total democracy, this website wouldn't get anywhere. We tried that, remember, with the...
Yeah. We're going to move right along from that. So, on that note, just a little bit of a plug for myself. So, the news, it will still be going on. Don't worry. Like, we're not going to be just doing a podcast instead of the news. Like, I still want to do the news as well. And, I've seen a lot of the suggestions that you guys have been making with the, the thread I posted here. I'm just actually going to find it. And, where is it? It's somewhere. Oh, it's right there. So, a lot of people seem to like the format that I have it in, and I'm glad you guys like it. So, awesome stuff. We'll keep that up. But one thing I do want to ask for people, this thing's kind of looks bland at the beginning and at the end. So, I'm actually going to make a thread, following the conclusion of this podcast. Or for people listening to the podcast, that's where I make the thread. Go to the thread, and I'm going to ask people to do a banner for it. That way, the news looks a little bit cooler. It's not just something kind of bland that looks like it was made with Windows Movie Maker, which it is.
So are all my YouTube videos, it's alright. I'm too poor to afford, with it Sony Vegas 12 or whatever.
Yeah, and I don't exactly feel like pirating it. Because I'm not that kind of guy. So, at the conclusion of this podcast, I go make that up, I go give the dimensions that need to be done, and we'll host a bit of a contest. And whoever wins, well, they'll get to see their banner used for the, not only for the YouTube channel, but for the YouTube video itself. So awesome. And depending on how good the entries are, I may use multiple. Or heck, we may just use them all. Who knows?
All of the banners in one video. You know who we are!
All the banners.
Yappas! I think that would be funny.
Just in the middle of the video. Yappas! Comes back.
No, see, what you have to do is, like, at the beginning, you're looking into your camera on the face cam, and be like, if you know who we are, and then post-cut edits of each banner, we're Yappa Halo RPG News. I think that'd be awesome. A little bit of work, but it'd be awesome. You don't think so?
No.
Come on, it'd be cheesy.
It's already cheesy enough, man. There's enough cheese in there, it looks like a goddamn cheese factory. But anyway.
Well, hey, I mean, alright, to make it more cheesy, what you do is you shrink the images, and you go, Yappa's explosion, Halo explosion.
Put a picture of the Yappa Halo RPG followed by explosions. It looks like a damn Michael Bay movie.
Well, hey, Michael Bay made money. That's the only thing you have to learn from that.
And then watches our videos taken down with copyright from Michael Bay.
Yeah. Reason too many explosions.
Exactly. So, yeah, I had to say, guys, though, but, lately, I really do appreciate, and this is just a bit of a shout out again to the CBox. I really thank you guys for, being awesome in the CBox as of late, has been a kind of huge drama, and I thank you for that.
Yes, it's been a good month with little to no drama. I mean, we did have a little spike, but I agree.
The no drama part.
Yeah, no drama is a good drama.
Yes, I agree. Yeah. So, Kill. So, you were telling me, like, are we going to be doing any more of those Halo Let's Plays?
Oh, yeah. Shameless self-advertisement. You can check out the next Halo. Okay. Bang,
A lot of
wink
shameless
on the
plugging
video.
in this podcast.
Yeah. Yeah, whenever you... I mean, we already did the anniversary part, but I guess online gameplay?
Well, that's just it. You know, I think a lot of the members felt they could have added in, like, contributed. Like, we can always do, like, major multiplayer games as well. Like, you know...
Well, I mean, I did try to do that Gary's mod with everybody, and it kind of just fell apart, because the day we did it, everybody wasn't able to do it. And
I had to work, and then other people were like, yeah, well, it's me. I think the problem is that it was too organized. I think it should really...
What am I supposed to do, just slap on, hey guys, he mod in 5 minutes, come join me!
Yes. Yes, actually.
I don't think that would work, though.
Well,
I give everybody a little bit of time to, like, clear their, at least an hour or two out of their schedule to come play. I mean, all we were going to do was...
Why don't you just come on the CBox at one point and just say, hey, I go do a game of Gary's mod, I go record it, and it's going to be in a couple of hours. So if you want, join on in.
I don't know how many people actually want to participate in my YouTube videos. I mean...
Well, don't be too hard on yourself there, sir.
No, I'm not being hard on myself. It's just I've seen some of the comments like, oh, kill, please stop. Advertising and stuff like that. But that's why I just limited to a thread and I didn't really poke the CBox anymore with my videos. But hey.
Hey.
That's the members' wishes. I'll stop self-advertising on the CBox.
Exactly. We'll just spam the community lounge instead.
Yeah. 150
sorry.
hey, guys.
Exactly.
Don't force me to do it. So next time Gmod is on, come join me. That'll make everybody join. Line up at my door.
The people are lining up at your door. That's creepy.
Yeah, can't you hear the knocking?
Oh. I have no comment.
I'm just a cheesy motherfucker. Oh, man. Have you heard some of the puns I've said?
Unfortunately, yes. If people have watched our Halo 2 videos, they've heard a lot more than just cheesy puns.
Oh, they've heard some cheesy dad puns, too.
Yes. One thing about us is we like our cheesy dad puns.
That's not even a Canadian stereotype. That's just Dave and I.
Irony. Neither of us are fathers.
Yet.
That's the irony. So, here's another thing for you. So, another thing I want to really kind of just lightly touch on here. A lot of people have been confused about what the position of the Elder Guardian and the Guardians are.
What? I have a thread about it. People just need to read.
Yeah. Basically,
okay, you know what? Here, I'm going to reply to that question. Just give me a moment.
Alright.
I'll reply. Hey, shut up, Devin. I can so do it. I can too.
So, ladies and gentlemen, that'd be Devin kills little brother.
Yes, I can. Go away.
So good. So good.
You can steal the podcast now. His laugh. I can't. His laugh is like Puss in Boots. Oh my goodness.
Okay, I'll take care.
I love his laugh. His laugh is amazing.
You can't do it.
Yes, I can. I'm trying to do something though, buddy. Where did I do that? It's like I posted a thread.
That's
okay. Yeah, the return of the Elder Guardian. Okay. They're confused what the role is.
Yeah, well, they're confused. Like they know what the Guardian role is, but they're like, well, why do we have an Elder Guardian?
Can't do it.
So why did we bring back the Elder Guardians? Go ahead, bring it away.
Okay, Devin, I need to reply to this question here. Can you be a little less noisy? Be a little less 8-year-old and more older? Or can you please let me finish this and leave the room?
Actually, can I play a computer?
I'm using it. Man, this is going to be a weird podcast.
Yeah, it's going to be edited. No offense.
Oh, no, okay, that's fine. Okay, so the role of the Elder Guardian.
Mm-hmm.
I think I said it in the thread itself.
Yeah, I have her up right here. Did you want me to read it?
It's pretty much they have the power to act as moderator if the need arises. They have absolutely no obligation to do so. The primary goal of an Elder Guardian is being an awesome person willing to help the members and staff team and come up with awesome ideas that make the website more interactive. There you go.
Okay, well, I'm just going to elaborate a little bit. So, just so everyone knows, yes, they are a member of the staff team. Yes. The Elder Guardian basically looks over the other Guardians, makes sure they know what they're doing, and they're doing their job, but he also kind of helps reports to us if there's any issues going on that really require us. But yes, he has no obligation to be a moderator, but he has the power to act if he needs to. That's why we have him. Because we feel that we need him so that we can help with the other Guardians as well. Like, we're not saying that we're having trouble controlling the Guardians. We're just saying that, that way the Guardians have someone they can report to if they need them. And,
not necessarily report to. I mean, the Guardians... I know what you mean, but...
Mind you, other people may not. Okay.
True.
Okay. But...
They don't really... Anyway, we don't have any problems with the current group of Guardians. They don't necessarily report to Super Commando, but Super Commando is... What the fuck was that? Never mind. It is a role model. Don't ask. Don't ask, don't tell. Anyway, moving on. Enjoy that audio spike.
Oh, believe me, my earphones did.
Mm-hmm.
Rip headphone users. But reason we promoted Super Commando, he's been a long time member and he knows what he's doing. Like, honestly, Super Commando is probably one of the nicest people on the website, probably one of the more knowledgeable people on the website, and he's, is just a super great guy all around. So, that's why we have him in that position, because we trust him to be able to do his job, and we trust him that he'll be able to, help with the members and, show them around, that kind of thing. So, don't be afraid to reach out to any of the Guardians or Elder Guardians as well, by the way. We're all here to help you. Reach out to...
Indeed.
You can reach out to basically anyone here. We'll all help you out.
That is true.
Yeah. But definitely, but at this point in time here, I think we've covered all the main points for this podcast. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And I think this has been a very good first podcast with you and me at the helm.
I agree. A little cameo appearance by my little brother.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe add some comedy. Don't cut it all out. Just a little bit.
Oh, no, I won't cut it all out. Well, I can obviously go cut our first conversation part out.
Yeah. Like I said, it's almost uncut footage.
At the same point in time here, this is our first podcast. Obviously, we're going to have some growing pains. We're going to be trying out different things, experimenting.
Mm-hmm.
But
this podcast, it's going to be like wine. It just gets better with age. Oh, I am smooth.
Or you go like cheese and get really moldy and raunchy.
Yeah, because we're pretty cheesy.
Oh, we are pretty cheesy. We're like a good fart. Really cheesy. Anyways.
Where did that come out of?
I don't know.
Your toot hole? Oh, that was pretty good.
Well, when a large colon attaches to the small colon.
Yeah.
But anyways, so, again, this is our first podcast. We're going to have some growing pains. If you have any suggestions or you want to make an appearance, or your voice wants to make an appearance, I should say, feel free
No, see, it'll be him. We'll be he records a face cam, and he's the only one on the video just talking to himself. We will cut our audio files out and just be him talking to himself. That's what you can expect if you apply for an appearance. No, I'm kidding. We wouldn't actually do that.
No, we wouldn't. But if you do want to, contribute to the podcast in some way, let us know. Like, feel free to PM myself or Gil, or both of us. And
preferably both.
Or Skype us. Or even Skype us, like most of you guys have our Skype now.
Mm-hmm.
And
I got rid of a lot of people because of that drama spike, and it's my personal Skype. I re-added a couple of them as long as they didn't bring drama to my Skype.
Yeah.
Because if I'm not on the website but I'm on Skype, that doesn't mean I'm, worrying about the website at that time. I'm talking to my actual friends on Skype.
But we're all friends, of course.
Well, yeah. I'm just saying that when I'm talking to my friends on Skype and I'm not on the website, I don't want to hear about drama. You know what I mean?
But please, let us know what we can do to improve this. Or, if you have an idea for what we could be talking about, or what we could do for other things with the podcast. We want to hear your ideas. Remember, you guys are here, and we're doing this for you. So if you want to see some things in there that you wouldn't mind having included, let us know. That's what we want. Please, it's what I want.
That's what I want, too. I want this to be engaging.
Exactly. So tell us what you want,
maybe.
What you really, really want. Copyright Spice Girls. Thanks very much.
Alright, well, thank you for watching, guys. I hope you enjoy... I'm gonna go messing up my outro. What am I, a YouTuber or something?
Oh, you would think so. Thank you guys for listening. Yes, and thank you guys for listening to our podcast. Definitely, it was exciting. It was something we really wanted to do for a while. So we hope you enjoy. And if you have, tune in next time when we do another podcast. In the meantime, keep on rocking, keep on posting, and have a good time. That's the biggest thing we want to iterate. Remember, this website is for fun. So
let's keep it that way.
Exactly. So, thank you guys. Any last comments there, Gil?
Subscribe.
Yes. No. Like, comment, subscribe. All that social media jazz. Share it with your share it with your Facebook. Share it with your friends. Share it with your mom. I don't care. It's all good.
Get by YouTube. Obviously, this is only going to stay on Yappa's.
Exactly.
Watching like 1,000 subscribers just because of this podcast.
Yeah, would that awesome?
It would be 1,000 members to Yappa's. Woo! Wouldn't that be something?
That would.
It would.